talk about feet. So grab your pinky ball, spiky ball, tennis ball, or whatever ball you have, and let's get started. Starting in a standing position, you want to take your toes on your ball. So we're going to squeeze the ball with our toes. And this is going to begin to provide some pressure release, like acupressure. It's going to feel amazing when we're done. So then we're going to come into the arch and we're going to roll the arch. If you've been on your feet all day long, this is going to feel so good. We're just going to rub up and down on the arch. Ooh, some tender spots. Okay, and then we're going to come into the heel. We're just rolling, smashing. You may do this for about a couple minutes on each foot. We're going to go ahead and switch to the other side. So again, we're going to start with just curling our toes over the ball and really getting in there. Don't forget your toes. Your toes are important. So we really want to get in and smash the ball and get in with those toes. And then we're going to go on the arch. Again, we're just going to roll and smash. One of the reasons I like this pinky ball is because it's flexible. And so when I smash into it, it'll actually kind of adapt to my foot. Same with a really well-used tennis ball. So the new ones might be kind of hard, but if you have one that's been used quite a bit, it can be really good. I'm not a huge fan of a lacrosse ball, which is really popular with some people, but maybe if you've been doing this for a long time and your feet are used to it, you could go, but honestly, originally that's a little harsh. Okay, going into the heel. Just rolling that ball, smashing the ball. All right, so once you've done that, you may notice that your feet feel really nice. So if you've been at work all day standing on your feet. All right, so the next thing I would like for you to do is lift all 10 toes up, and you're gonna start with your pinkies, bringing your pinky toe, fourth, third, second, and big toe, and then big, second, third, fourth, and pinky. So we're just gonna accordion the toes one at a time, and reversing. I just really feel like generally we don't spend enough time either barefoot or paying attention to our feet. Whoops, skidoodles. All right, now let's try the opposite, which is I find this one much harder. So trying to start with your pinky toe and then big toe, and then starting big toe down, second. As you can see, this one, I find this one really hard. So I generally like to do the other one. Next, you're going to lift your big toe up. Oh, there we go. Big toe, little toes. Big toe, little toes. Big toe, little toes. When you first start doing this, you might find this to be maybe ridiculously difficult. The more you do it, the more you learn how to use the tiny little muscles in your feet, and it gets easier and easier. Your big toe is hallux. When we take it away, it's called abduction. So we're focusing on taking your big toe away from the other toes towards your midline of your body. It's abduction because it's going away from the midline of the foot. Woo. So when I show you this from the side view, you may notice that as I move my big toe inwards, you can actually see the muscle in my foot move. So if you're not sure if you're doing this correctly, that's how you can check. The other thing I will say is that I know this is really difficult in the beginning, but you can also hold your other toes down An alternative to that is actually moving your toe into the position and then just see if you can hold it there and then gently release. And then bring it in there, bring it out, hold it, and gently release. So those are some tricks I used initially when I was learning how to do this. And now, as you can see, I can do it without having to hold my toes down. All right. Last exercise, lifting the arch. So generally what happens is when people try to lift the arch, they are curling the toes, and that's not what we're looking for. So this is your MTP joint, right, where the toe meets the foot. That joint is going to come towards your heel. Think about suction cupping. You're going to suction cup the floor as you lift the arch. And you may notice that as I do this, if I bring my arch up, I can still wiggle my toes, right? Separate muscles. Suction cup the floor. You may also put a towel or a pillowcase or something underneath your foot to give you something to visualize as the towel or pillowcase squeezes together. Like so. I hope you enjoyed this short video about the feet. Let me know if you try these exercises and post down in the comments, and whether or not you found them difficult or if you were able to do them. And it's okay if you feel like it's magic and it's not possible when you first start doing this, because they can be real tricky. So use those tricks I showed you, practice, and let me know how it goes. Thanks.